Hi guys, it's your boy, the Supreme Leader. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also click the bell button after subscription. If you are new on this channel, thank you for subscribing. But yet, don't forget to click the bell button after subscription because I do post a lot. So if you don't click the bell button, it's going to be difficult for you to know when I post. So don't forget, it's very, very important after subscription to click the bell button. And if you want to get in touch with me too, you can always get in touch with me. Okay, you can get in touch with me whenever you want to. Uh, you want to talk to me. You want to get in touch with me. How are you going to do that? There are a lot of people who always be like, give me your WhatsApp. I want to get in touch with you, blah, blah, blah. Yes, you can do that. You can do that. But it is very simple. Go to the description box. When you go to the description box, you can see my, what do you call it? You can see a link which leads you to the group chat. Then when you join the group chat, you can simply get to talk to me. Okay, so getting to talk to me is easy when you join the group chat. I'm not going to talk for a long. I'm here to simply answer your questions. I have seen some questions and what do you call it, comments too as well. I will take my time, go through them, and then answer those comments too as well. I see you, my viewers, Candy, Ibo, David is easy. I have seen you guys. Yes. So let's go to the point. First of all, let me go through the comment section, which then after that I'll go into my Instagram inbox too as well, because there are people who also send me messages and ask me questions over there. Um, the questions, the comment that I had, some of them say, how do I get Brazilian visa to travel to Brazil? Guys, I did a lot of video on this particular topic. Getting a visa, you don't need invitation to apply for a visa. I did a lot of a lot of video on this particular issue for people who want to simply apply for a visa. Any type of visa comes with its own application, but there are secrets and there are secrets and how to put the application so that you don't get your visa refused or something. You understand? So I talked about this one too as well. So first of all, if you are traveling on a tourist and you want a tourist visa, don't forget you don't need invitation to do that. You only need some list of documents to apply for that kind of visa. And Brazilian visa is not a difficult visa for you to get once you have all their documents in place. You understand? The reason why I am typically here today is because of I had some inboxing about how expensive are things out here, because a whole lot of people say prices of things here have risen or rising or uh, has been up for a while now. Yes, I said this. I said here in Brazil things are expensive, not because the prices of petrol is high or something, but things are literally expensive here in Brazil. So there are things that you have to bear in mind when you are coming to Brazil. You just have to know in your mind that there are things here, things are very expensive. The things that are not expensive when you come to Brazil is food. Food is not expensive here in Brazil. You can even get food for free. I thought of going to some of the public restaurants that it's built by the government for people who simply don't have. Yeah, Christina, I've seen you. Yes, some of the restaurant here you can go and then you pay like 1 reals, then you can eat for free. It's like you pay 1 reals and then you can eat for free. So living here in Brazil, you have to know, or coming to Brazil, you have to know the most cheapest thing that you can get here in Brazil is simply food. Food is very, very cheap. You can get food for free. You can, yeah, you can. Food is not expensive, but apart from that, any other thing is expensive. Clothes are very expensive, especially the question that I had in my inbox. A lady was asking me how expensive are baby clothes here in Brazil. Look, here in Brazil, baby clothes are very, very expensive. We have places where we call them fera, and these places, fera in English, uh, Portuguese is fera, but in English it means market. And this small or these fairs that we have here, which means market, these are places where you can go and then buy things for like cheaper prices. You understand? So the lady who was asking me about baby clothes, you can get it cheap when you go to the fairies, but you have to know that you won't get the kind of taste that you want if you have the real money to go and buy what you really want to buy. You understand? So, what I can tell you is here things are very expensive. I have always been clear about this particular issue. When somebody asks me, how is life out here? I tell you the cheapest thing that you can get here in Brazil is food. Food is very, very expensive. You don't have to wake up and then think about food. Yes, thinking about food is, you don't have to think about food. When you live here in Brazil, food is not a problem at all. So another one says, please, we got our visa now and we are scheduling to visit Brazil next month. Actually, let me see. Actually, we'll be spending Christmas in Brazil. I want to know if clothes, shoes, including baby food and clothes are expensive. Like I said, like I said, clothes are very expensive here in Brazil. It doesn't matter the time, whether it's Christmas or it's beginning of the year or it is time for sales. Clothes are always expensive here. A clothes where you can, like, for example, I remember I went for a shopping in Europe. Compared to the things I bought in Europe, if I were to buy those things here, I wouldn't have buy nothing. A cloth like what I'm wearing, a cloth like what I'm wearing, let me convert it. It's about a cloth like this, a cloth like this, like it can cost you like 100 reals. Let me see how much is 100 reals in dollars. I'm going to convert it because I have to. Let me see, 100 reals in dollars. It's about, you are going to pay five. Sorry, let me see, 17 reals. Sorry, 100 reals is equivalent to $18. So therefore, if you are going to buy a cloth like this one that I'm wearing, by the way, this clothes, I bought these clothes when I went to Denmark. When I was in Denmark, I bought these clothes when I was in Denmark. So you can imagine, if I were to buy these clothes, I bought these clothes in Denmark. I think it was about €4 or something. I bought it for €4 or €3. I bought it for that amount. But here, when you are going to buy this kind of clothes, you have to prepare like $20 $18, $20, $25 to buy ordinary shirt like this. Shoes, I don't even want to go there. If you want some normal, local, ordinary foot sneakers or shoes, you can only, let me see, it's going to cost you. Let me put it into reals. If you want to buy a sneaker or a shoe, you can get it for 350. Normal shoe. It's not a designer shoe. Okay, it is just a local made shoe, or maybe a local made sneakers, or yes, those shops that we have here. Sia, we have a shop called Sia. We have a shop called Hiashuelo. We have a shop called those kind of ordinary shops we have here in Brazil. If you are going to buy a normal sneaker like made here, you are going to spend like 350 reals, which is about, let me see, which is about $63. $63 you are going to spend for not a designer shoe, not a designer sneaker, like unknown brand, a brand that nobody knows about. Like literally, you can just come in and then go like see it any part of the street. You are going to buy those kind of things, you are going to spend like $65. Okay, so if you want to buy something like Adidas, you want to buy something like Nikes, you want to buy something like Fila, you want to buy something like something, like a brand, a good brand, like this list that I just mentioned, then you have to be looking at, let me see here, let me convert it. You are going to be paying like 800 minimum, okay? 800 reals is going to cost you like $150. So imagine $150, you are going to use $150 to buy a sneaker, Adidas, maybe Nikes, or maybe Fila. You are going to buy just a known brand, a brand that everybody knows. So it is something that you guys have to know. Here in Brazil, let me see, MG is here. Okay, let me see. He says, "Good afternoon. It appears many of the educated Brazilians want to move to Portugal for better opportunities. Have you ever lived in Portugal?" I personally, I have not lived in Portugal, but I have visited Portugal, and my wife lived in Portugal for a very long time. My wife studied in Portugal. Okay, she went there. She went to do her PhD in Portugal. So what I can tell you about Portugal, I've lived in Portugal for a period of 1 month in Portugal. And what I can tell you about Portugal, Portugal is is very cheap. Very, very cheap. You understand? Portugal is what? Portugal is super, super cheap compared to any other European country. Yes, any other European country compared to Portugal, Portugal is very, very cheap, and life in Portugal is easy to live because there are many cheaper way of living in Portugal. But you have to remember, when you live in Portugal, you are not going to make money like living in, maybe, let me just say, living in Spain or in Germany or in Denmark or Norway or Finland or Holland. You are not going to make money like living in those places. When I say you are not going to make money like living in those places, what I mean is, depending on the type of work you do, if you're doing those ordinary jobs that people do in Germany, in London, and in those other European countries, like cleaning, shopkeeping, parking staffs, like, yeah, if you are doing those ordinary manpower jobs in Portugal, you are not going to make money like when you are living in those Germany, in those Finland, Spain, and all that. You understand what I'm saying? Portugal In Portugal, you are going to have a peace of mind. When I say peace of mind, you are not going to have a lot of stress like, this thing is expensive. How when you get a job, there are jobs you like. It's quick to get a job when you live in Portugal, because when I was in Portugal, I spent 1 month in Portugal. I had job offers when I was in Portugal, and the kind of offers that I had in Portugal, they were good jobs, like office, like working with Microsoft Word, working with social media. I had a lot of job offers, but I didn't. Yeah, I think. Sorry, I think masters. Yeah, I think she did her masters, not because we are still planning. She's going to do some other one. I don't know. I will check that one with her. Maybe I will do a video with her. She might know what she wants to go and do. But she was living there for a very long time, and she studied over there. She has her, what do you call it? Her stay, Portuguese stay, blah blah blah. And yeah, compared to the places I have lived in Europe, Portugal is better. Not better in form of making money, it's better in form of living. You understand? Because in Portugal, you don't go through a lot of hassle. You understand? Like, there are no so much hassle. And in Portugal, things are very, very cheap, like super cheap. So when you live in Portugal, buying stuffs is very cheap compared to Brazil. Brazil is crazy expensive. Let me see. Can one buy stuffs off site like Amazon or other stores online and have it shipped to Brazil for a cheaper price? Yes, you can do that. But let me tell you the disadvantage about buying things online to Brazil. When you are buying things online to Brazil, you have to be prepared to pay a tax of 60%. You understand what I'm saying? When you are there, they don't tax, not everything they tax. You understand? Like, there are things that if you want to buy outside Brazil and then receive it here in Brazil, you're not going to pay too much tax. Maybe some you won't even pay tax at all. But for example, we should assume you're going to buy iPhone. You want to buy iPhone because here in Brazil, iPhone is expensive. Okay? Buying iPhone here is what? Electronic gadgets. Specifically, electronic gadgets are very expensive. That is why I always tell my viewers, if they are coming from the United States and they can bring me some gadgets that I need, I'll be grateful so that I can pay them. I've been asking these things because not because I cannot afford it here. I can afford it, but it doesn't make sense. You understand? This iPhone here, it is the old iPhone. It is the old one. It is iPhone XS Max, the old one, the 10. It was the X. Imagine how much did I pay for this iPhone that time? I paid for 1,850. Let me just say $1,850. Yeah, $1,850 at that time. And the memory size is not that much. It's like 256 gig, very small. And I pay for getting to $2,000. I pay for this. So I decided I won't. Yes. So if you buy something outside and the price is more than $500, or they have some range, I'll check the range. If the price is more than $500, you pay 60% tax. You understand? Especially something they have here in Brazil, and you buy it outside and it comes, be ready, you pay like 60%. So buying things here is crazy. Buying stuffs here in Brazil is super crazy. So that is why I'm saying I'm planning to go on a shopping. Like, hopefully next year, the borders are open now, so I have to start a plan to go for a shopping So most definitely, maybe next year, ending of next year, most definitely, I might be planning to go to Miami for shopping. This is the only reason why I'm planning to go to Miami, because a whole lot of people say in Miami things are very cheap over there. So I'm planning to go to Miami hopefully next year to buy a lot of things, like anything that I need, because I won't spend so much time in Miami. I'll be spending maximum of maybe 5 to 6 days. I'm out of Miami. Like 5 to 6 days, I'm out of Miami, and I'll be on my way to maybe Canada or something. Like, so that is the main reason why I'm traveling to just for a shopping. I'm not going there for a long period of time. So comparing Portugal to Brazil, Brazil is crazy expensive. You understand? All right. So if you know this headphone, I bought this headphone in Europe. Okay, this headphone I bought it in Europe. I bought it. Where did I bought it? I bought it in Ireland. Yes, I bought it in. I bought this one in Ireland. I paid 300 euros. 300 euros for these headphones. Okay, when you check on Amazon, you will get the same headphone at that time for $120, $150, but I paid $300 when I was in Ireland. So you can tell things are very expensive out there compared to when you go to United States for shopping. So that is why a whole lot of Brazilians like to go to US for shopping rather than going to Europe for shopping. But if you want to go to Europe for shopping, the best place for you to go for shopping is Portugal, because life in Portugal is very cheap and things are very cheap in Portugal. Let me see. Yes, I don't really know about scholarship out here for foreigners, because myself, I haven't studied here in Brazil. But most definitely, there might be scholarships if you want to come for to study. Most definitely, they might be having some scholarship for foreigners too as well. But you have to check and then search for it. Are there payment plans for phone purchase in Brazil? Yes, we have payment plans here in Brazil. Anything, if you want to buy anything on credit, you can buy it on credit here in Brazil. You understand what I'm saying? But you have to remember, if you are going to buy something on credit here and the thing is $1,000, you end up paying like $3,000 or maybe $2,500. Like I said, the taxes here are crazy. The taxes what here are what are crazy. You can buy anything on credit, but let me just remind you something. If you want to buy something on credit, it's possible to buy on credit, but you have to be ready to pay the taxes which will be coming on that credit card that you're going to use to buy the item. For example, here, now the new iPhone here, they sell it for a lot of money, which is about 11,000 reals, ranging from 11,000 reals. So how much is 11,000 reals? Let me see here. 11,000 reals, 11 11,000 reals is about $2,000. So you are going to pay that amount of money. You understand? So, guys, today I'm not here to simply stay on for a long time, because I'll be going out to do some other things. I'm just on here to quickly answer some of the questions that I had and inboxes that I had. So, if anyone want to ask any question, you can simply What is the best site to search for a job in Brazil? As you know, here in Africa, we have so many educated youth and limited jobs. Yes, when you come to Brazil, there are job agencies that can simply help you to get any type of job. You have to know the kind of job you want to do. You understand? So when you come here, we have job agencies. You just go there, and then they will help you to get any job in a like very quick. All right, no problem. Message me on Instagram, then we'll talk privately later on Instagram. And if you message me, you can always leave the message. Okay, like if you have a question, you can directly leave the question. Then I will simply respond to your question as quicker as possible when I'm online, because I am most like like this time around I've been very busy a little bit. That is why I don't vlog that much. I use any chance, any little chance that I have to vlog. So if you want to get in touch with me, you can get in touch with me on Instagram from Africa to South America. And if you want to join our Telegram group too, you can join the Telegram group. Is The link is at the description box on Telegram. Sorry, on YouTube. The description, any of my description box. If you click it, you get to click the link and then join the Telegram group. Okay, so that you can get to chat with me or something. But don't forget, you can always leave a full message. Then I can respond to your message. I'm going to leave a link right now. If somebody wants to join the conversation for a short time, because I have to leave very soon. So I will quickly allow you guys to join the conversation if you have a question to ask, so that you can quickly ask a question so that I can answer your question. Okay, let me share the link with you guys. Yeah, so I have I have the link over there. If you want to come on live to with me, we have some few minutes left. Let me just say about 8 minutes. In 8 minutes time, I'll be going offline because I have to do some other things. So if you want to ask any questions or you want to say something, there is a link over there for you to join to ask the question. It is quick and easy to join. You just click it and then you are on with us. Yes. Yeah, so the link is right there. I'll give you guys some moments whilst I still continue to talk, so that if you join, I can simply allow you to get on and then, yeah, tell us what you think. Yeah, so a whole lot of people keep asking me the same repeated question about meeting people here. Meeting people here to make friends is not a big deal. You understand? It's not a big deal. But you, as an individual, you have to be very easygoing. If you're not easygoing, nobody would like to be your friend. So you just have to be easygoing so that you can make some friends easily. Here in Brazil, the people are very curious people. So if you want to know them, you can simply get to know them if you are not that kind of person who is so much in a box. You understand? Like, for example, some ask me, I've been seeing you with a lot of different women, a whole lot of different women, pictures here and there. How do you do that? How do you meet them? Yes, I meet them. It's easy. You just talk to them. When you see them, you talk to them. But you have to remember they don't speak English. Majority don't what? Don't speak English. So uh, most of them speak Portuguese. But if you speak English, you don't understand Portuguese, and you speak English, they will listen to you to try to understand what you want. You understand? So it's not that difficult to get in touch with them. Is it difficult to learn the language as a foreigner? Learning Portuguese is not a difficult thing. The language itself is a difficult language, but learning it is not difficult. Why is it not difficult? Because when you are living here in Brazil, Portuguese becomes something for you to speak, whether you like it or not, because the people don't speak English. Majority, I don't say all of them, but out of 100, like only 98% Brazilians speak English. Sorry, only 2% of the only 2% of the Brazilians speak English. You understand? So speaking English here is not that popular. Yes, but there are secrets in learning depending on you as an individual. You know, we have people with high IQ. Some people are very quick, very, very smart when it comes to learning languages. Some people are very smart. You understand? And we have some people who are very educated, but they are not good with learning new languages. You understand? But learning the Portuguese language is not difficult because if you know you have a language language structuring skills. If you have this, you can simply learn Portuguese and start speaking Portuguese in about a week or two. You understand? The difficult part of Portuguese is when they speak and you want to try to understand them. Yes, you understand? Because they have a lot of accents, because all of them don't speak the same. Each and every single region of Brazil has a tongue. You understand? The tongue is different. Like people from Bahia, they have different tongue, and people from far south of Brazil also have a different tonation altogether. You understand? So, for instance, if you live here in Brasilia, for you to speak Portuguese or to understand the Portuguese language, it's going to be easy because here in Brasilia, we have all the people from the states, like, like from south side, from north side, we have all of the people here. You understand? You meet people from Bahia, Piauí, Minas Gerais, Sao Paulo, and all that. Hey, look, literally, I speak my type of Portuguese is, look, I like all type of Portuguese. I don't think I have particular specific of Portuguese that I like here in Brazil, like the regions, because each and every region has a special way of speaking Portuguese, and I don't have favorite. As a foreigner, when I got here, I just try my best to do what to learn the Portuguese so that I can speak a normal, regular Portuguese. You understand? But I don't have any favorite. I don't have any favorite Portuguese that like. I don't have it. Yes, I'm doing great. I'm doing super great, and I hope you guys are also doing fantastic wherever you guys are. All right, so guys, like I said, uh, I'm not here to stay so much online today because I have some other things to do. So I'll leave you guys and I will try and prepare a vlog video and also some other topics and bring you more about Brazil. Yes, I'll bring you more guys about Brazil. Yes, I have seen on the platform a whole lot of people arguing and talking about other stuffs on the platform. But anyway, try not to, like not to just try to be positive whenever you are on, like on that platform. I live in Brasilia. I live in Brasilia. Yes, I live in Brasilia. All right, so guys, it's your boy, the Supreme Leader. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you are new on this channel, thank you for subscribing. And also click the bell button if you subscribe. You want to talk to me, join my group chat. The link is at the description box. And also, my Instagram is from Africa to South America. If you click it, if you search for it, even on Google, you come across my Instagram. So, yes, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next vlog. Bye bye for now.